Hey there, Nintendo. My name is Franke Sisto. I'm 24 years old from southern New Jersey, and I am auditioning to be a Pokémon event commentator. I've been playing Pokémon since Yellow version was released for the Game Boy Color way back when. But I really got into competitive battling about 6 years ago with my Platinum version, in which I completed the Pokédex. Quite a crowning achievement for me. I want to preface this by saying that commentating is by no means new to me. I often commentate official Soul Calibur 5 tournaments hosted by the gaming guild I'm a part of, Avalon. And if you're so curious, you can find examples of that commentary from Summer Jam back in 2013 right here. And I also would be remiss if I didn't mention that I was on television on a teenage reality survivor series called Endurance Tehachapi. It was the 4th season of the show, and you can find an example of that right here. Yeah, that loon you see there is me when I was 16. So, but I'm pretty sure you've heard enough of me talking myself up, so let's get into the thick of it, the match. This match was submitted to YouTube by a man named Molvo19. This is his 138th battle against a man by the name of John Origins. Now, I messaged Molvone to ask permission to use this battle, and he never got back to me. But time was of the essence, so I had to submit it anyway. Molvone, if you see this, I'm sorry, man, but I had to get into this. So here we go. Let's roll into it. Alright, Mean Xiao is the lead of John Origins. Molvone himself leads with Caesar. And Caesar eats a high jump kick right off the bat and retaliates with a U-turn going back to Molvone. So, who's he going to send out now? Gengar, checking Mean Xiao. There we go. Mean Xiao retreats, not wanting to hit the ghost with a fighting move. Gengar hits the Sludge Bomb. Mandibuzz is a dark flying type, a bulkier variety. Gengar is checked back to Molvone, sending in Megazard Y. Mandibuzz knocks off whatever item Gengar would have been holding, but the switch could... Here we go. We have a Mega Evolution on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Mega Charizard Y brings strong sunlight onto the field with its Drought ability and hits Mandibuzz with a Fire Blast. Mandibuzz hangs on, roosts off the damage. Leftovers recovery as well. How's Molvone going to react to this? And he sends out another Fire Blast. Mandibuzz hangs on again. The bulk of Mandibuzz showing itself. Roosting off the damage again. Leftovers recovery. What's he going to do? Fire Blast. Could it be? Third time is the charm. Mandibuzz bites the dust. So here we go. Charizard. Could this be what I think it's going to be? Here we go. Yes. Megazard Y. Megazard X, I apologize, on the field. So, eats an air slash. Flinches. Wow. Big bout of luck for Molvo19. Turning Mega Charizard X into a relative non-factor. Defeating it before it could do anything. Mega Charizard Y switching out from the Manaphy check into Breloom. Anticipating the switch. John Origin Tail Glows. Drastically boosting special attack. Following up with an Ice Beam. One-hit killing Breloom. Wow. So here we go. Charizard Y coming in. Drought once again bringing sunlight onto the field. Hoping that the sunlight will decrease the power of Surf enough, and it doesn't. Mega Charizard Y is down. Tentacruel eats Grass Knot for neutral damage. Sludge Bomb taking advantage of the poison typing. And here we go. Striking it lucky. Poisoning Manaphy. Manaphy, leftovers recovery. Tentacruel taking advantage of its poison typing with Black Sludge. Grass Knot once again hits Tentacruel for neutral damage. Tentacruel following up with a Sludge Bomb. Tentacruel in the yellow. Manaphy recovering back into the green zone. But now you see the poison damage. Assures that he doesn't stay in the green for long. Gengar on the field now. Takes a Grass Knot. Despite it being not very effective, loses half of its health. That's that Tail Glow coming into play. So here we go. Gengar Shadow Balls Manaphy, and that does it. Manaphy is down. Sunlight fades. Landorus T intimidates Gengar. Gengar switching out into Gliscor. Landorus knocks off Gliscor's Toxic Orb. That's going to be big. Stealth Rocks are now on the field as well. Toxic. Landorus is now poisoned. But now you see Gliscor doesn't have the Toxic Orb recovery that it has become notorious for. The U-turn sends Landorus T back to John Origins. Mean Xiao back on the field. You see it's recovered some of its health due to Regenerator. Choice Band is knocked off. Gliscor protects. Protects Hidden Power. It must be an Ice type. It has to be for the damage that it just did. Wow. Earthquake. And that's the end of Mean Xiao. Wow. Landorus T once again on the field. So John Origins is in a bit of a pickle here. It's 4-2. So Landorus T is pretty much at full health now despite the poison because of the leftovers. Gliscor, the protect fails. Gliscor hanging on with 1 HP from that U-turn. Landorus T going back to John Origins. Heliolisk is now on the field. Gliscor just trying to stall. Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's all he needs. Gliscor is down. You wonder if he had that Toxic Orb, would it have been any different? So Heliolisk goes back in favor of Landorus T. Intimidates Tentacruel. Sludge Bomb. Wow. Landorus T shrugging off the Sludge Bomb. Not very effective. Tentacruel in the yellow zone. And here we go. Earthquake. Super effective on Tentacruel. Tentacruel bites the dust. Landorus T with a little bit of leftovers. Now you see the poison damage starting to take effect. The toxic effect starting to accumulate. The damage is increasing. Despite switching him right away, Molvo 19 switches out Gengar for Caesar. And Caesar is knocked out by Stealth Rock damage. That's huge. So leftovers recovery. There we go. See all that damage that was taken by Toxic. Gengar into Stealth Rock damage. Shadow Balls, Landorus T. Could this be enough? It is. Landorus T is down. We're now down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Next hit could decide it. Thunderbolt. And that's it. Gengar is down. Molvo 19 is out of Pokemon. And John Origins is the victor of this match. That was quite a close battle. Now, as I'm sure you know, that was a battle video. So things are spliced up and you miss a lot of that time when trainers are sitting there determining their next move. So, of course, there are times where you're going to need to talk because the trainers are doing those calculations in their head to plan their next move. So if you want to see some highlights of a longer video that was taken from a raw battle, yeah, you can find that right here. So this way you can see how I react when I don't have to go back and forth so quickly. I was just trying to keep an accurate pace of the action and try and get most of the moves in and when things got heated, as you saw. So yeah, feel free to click that link if you want to see more. And that thus concludes my audition. I hope it was enough. I hope you liked my style. I hope my eloquence came through. And I hope you guys enjoy the commentary. So thank you for the opportunity to do this, and I hope it's to your liking.